Okay, so I'm gonna try to keep this kind of short. I haven't really done anything like this before, so I might be a little bit retarded, but we'll see. Just gonna skip ahead a little bit. All right, so here we have a rogue, warrior, a druid that you can't really see in a mage. So really right here, see two people low. I'm just gonna try to take them out really quick. Try to keep my distance a little bit. I still have pretty much all my cooldowns, so I'm not really as worried about positioning. Like, the warrior gets close, I have Nova. I still have my cold snap, so I'm not too worried about that. So I'm going to play really aggressive here. So I'm getting the mage down here. The rogue hasn't bothered me yet, and he's actually going to go on this hunter, so I'm just going to free cast here. I see the druid here is trying to cap the flag, so I want to get in and stop that. So I'm going to go in and do a Cone of Cold. It's going to have two purposes. Get a slow on the warrior. Unfortunately, it was a no reg, so didn't do that, but I got the druid down. Rogue kills the hunter, and I tried to get the polymorph off, get it, which is really good because it's forcing him to use cooldowns, and I pretty much got that for free. It's like fucking 60 mana or some shit. Oh, by the way, always use rank 1 because the higher ranks cost more mana and they don't last longer, so fuck all that noise. Anyway, if the rogue gets the opener on me, I'm behind pretty much the whole fight, and you can't see his rank, but he's a marshal, so he probably kind of knows what he's doing. And this fucking asshole queued into PvP with a goddamn Flask of the Titans. Like, what the fuck? That's 250 gold. Why are you wasting that in Battlegrounds? Anyway, I think he trinkets it. I get the Frost Nova on him, and here I'm looking for a Fireball and Fire Blast combo. I could do like, because he doesn't have any slows on him right here, so I could do a um a Fireball into Cone of Cold or a Frostbolt into Cone of Cold, but I don't know if he has Vanish still or not. So if he vanishes and I have a Fireball on him, it's gonna knock him back out of stealth. So that's why I picked Fireball here. He does vanish. Luckily, the Fireball goes off, gets him out of stealth. Again, the fucking Cone of Cold with the no reg. He sprints here, so I try to get a slow on him real quick. So I don't have Cone of Cold. It's going to be rank 1 Frostbolt, only 1 second cast. Get it off on him. Ice Block to stop any damage or gouge or anything like that. And I Ice Block, and as soon as I Ice Block, I get out of it with a Cancel Aura macro. It lets you do things sooner after if you use the Cancel Aura. So I use the Cancel Aura, and I Cold Snap and Frost Nova him, get the Cone of Cold Fire Blast on him, and he's fucking dead. What a fucking scrub. This clip is really just LOL burst. Like, I cancel, I I kick their Shadow School, so they can't do any attacks on me really. Get the polymorph on him, and this is just, big damage. There's nothing they can do right now, because even if they trinket it, they're still silenced, so yeah, there's nothing they can do. And I got lucky with the fucking fire stun too, so yeah, he's just dead. Alright, so here, pretty much the first thing you want to do when you get into a fight, especially if you're outnumbered, is get a polymorph on someone. Fortunately, he outranges it. Get in here. No one's bugging me, so I'm just going to free cast, get some damage on this priest, pop my trinket, and I know there's a healer here healing him, so I'm going for more bursty spells here. Try to get some damage on this paladin. I usually prioritize healing classes first. He bubbles because he's gay. Gonna get some damage on this hunter. He just here I forget what it's called. He disorients me, and I ice block it to get the kill on him because this paladin can heal him, and I don't want to be in that sort of situation. So ice block just for the concussion shot. Boom, he's dead. And now we have a 2-on-1, so I can do whatever the fuck I want. Well, I guess he does kill this mage in a second, but now it's a 2-on-1, and he's dead. This is old. This is really before I was super good at PvP, but this is me against a level 60 rogue when I'm level 55 and he has pretty much full tier 2, which if you don't play the game is at the time it was pretty much the best gear a rogue could have. So here what I'm doing is I'm trying to arcane explosion to knock him out of stealth. It works. Unfortunately, I run right into his face because I wasn't expecting it to knock him out of stealth there. He gets the gouge on me, which even though I don't get distance on him, which would have been the ideal move if I knock him out of stealth is get distance. Um, he has to gouge me instead of getting a true opener on me, which is good because I still have my blink and I still have pretty much all my health. Now I blank what I should. No, polymorph is the right move here. But I got his first vanish out, and I don't know if he's preparation spec, so he might have another vanish. I really don't remember. But that's a huge cooldown to get out for basically free. So here, recast my ice barrier, and that's huge because he opens on me. I don't have blink, so I ice block, and I'm gonna get a Nova. I should have gotten more distance, but like I said, I wasn't really that good yet at this point. But good enough to kill a fucking 60 rogue. Get some damage on him. Really, what he should have done here is sprint and caught up to me. I don't know why he didn't. I should not have let him get that close. That was a huge mistake on my part. But I have blink, so it's really not that bad. Get out of the stun. Frostbolt here. See. I have the slow on me, so I trinket just to get rid of the slow, and he's fucking dead. What a scrub. I think this is just another clip of me just shutting down someone with big damage. There's really nothing to show here. Someone else Nova'd him. That's great. I still have my Nova, but what do you do to that? There's nothing you can do. There's another one. Just tier 2 procced. He Nova. It's done. It's done. All right. So again, looking for a good polymorph target here. Silenced the paladin. He's gonna be fucking dead here. Nothing he can do. Rank 1 to get some slows out. Repolymorph the hunter. Stop the aim shot. That's a fuck ton of damage. Nova. I don't know why it didn't hit the fucking mage. Just no regs everywhere. Kill the warrior. I should have killed this warrior first, but I had other things on my mind. And now I'm just dipping out to stay alive. And actually did live. Got evocate off and back into the fight. So here we're gonna Nova the warrior. So typically with a gnome warrior, they'll get out of Nova most of the time with their racial, but what you want to prioritize against the gnome warriors or pretty much any gnome, don't go for like a hard cast. Don't try to like frostbolt or fireball. Just Nova and instantly cone of cold or fire blast. You can go for like a scorch cone of cold, scorch fire blast, but usually if you're quick, you can get the Nova cone of cold before they get out, and that's good. But he's dead anyway. So coming up, gonna protect the flag carrier, get the warrior, polymorph the priest so the warrior gets no heals. Warrior's retarded, not even trying to get the flag carrier. Blast wave doesn't hit the warrior for some fucking reason. Blink the stun, get some distance. He's still polymorph, so I'm not worried about him. But he's also out of mana, so I don't mind trying to polymorph this paladin and having the priest out. Health pot, Nova this dude, any silence so he can't get out of it. Here we're going to pop a mana gem, try to get the polymorph again to get distance. Warrior comes up, I have damage buff, I'm just going to fuck this kid up. Pyroblast, not worried about it. Boom. Dead. Here's another duel with a rogue. This dude was a little bit better, and I played a little bit worse, but yeah, I should have blinked there. Or I did blink, but it didn't put me away for some reason. I should have Nova'd him sooner. He's going to get out of this Nova with Sprint. I should have just ran away, but I didn't really have anything to do. Just trying to keep distance on him. Mana shield, because my ice barrier isn't off cooldown. He tries to get a re-stealth. Luckily, I get a crit on him. I don't have Ignite in the spec. I'm actually in a fucking AoE farm spec. So the fact that I'm clowning on these rogues is twice as funny because I'm not even a PvP spec. I don't even have like any good PvP talents here. He re-stealths, which is unfortunate. Get my shields up. I'm close to Nova. I'm going to heal here to force him to open on me, blink away. I should have done a rank 1 Frostbolt here. I probably would have gotten it off too. Nova, this is the clutch play right here. If I didn't get this Nova, I probably would have been dead. I I entered this duel without Cold Snap. I already used Ice Block. If this Nova missed, it would have been a bad time for me, but I was pretty confident he was going to go to the left because before he stealthed, he was moving that way. Get that, evocate in his face just to flex a little bit. Should not have done that. Should have just Cone of Cold and got more distance, but I had Blink, so I got out of it. Frostbolt, and from here, all of his cooldowns are done. It's over. Clowning. And I think that was the last one. God damn.